Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Wondering Wolf. You know, I've seen so many people say incorrect things about this new coronavirus thing, so I decided I was going to do a video on it, and I did a lot of research and give you the facts. These are not myths, these are not opinions, these are facts today. The coronavirus disease is called a COVID-19. It's an infectious disease caused by a new strain of a virus. The disease causes respiratory illness like the flu, with symptoms such as cough, fever, and more severe cases, difficulty breathing. You can protect yourself by washing your hands frequently, avoiding touching your face, and avoiding close contact with people who are not feeling well. Coronavirus spreads primarily through contact with an infected person when they cough or sneeze. It also spreads when a person touches a surface or an object that was on it, then touches their eyes, nose, or mouth. Wash your hands frequently. Regularly and thoroughly clean your hands with an alcohol-based hand rub or wash with soap and water. Why? Because washing your hands kills the virus on it. Social distance yourself at least 3 feet from anyone coughing or sneezing. When someone coughs or sneezes, they spray small liquid droplets from their nose or mouth, which may contain the virus. If you're too close, you can breathe in the droplets, including COVID-19. Stay home if you're not feeling well. Try and get immediate testing. There's currently no vaccine that prevent COVID-19. Now, I have facts from each state I'm going to go to, and we're going to talk about how many cases, how many deaths, and what's the stay-at-home measures in these states. In Alabama, there's 167 cases, no deaths. But Kate Ivey issued a state of emergency in March 13, closing all public schools, and also most of the non-essential businesses are closed. Out of the brand new 10 from Sunday night, it rose from 10 Sunday night. 8 was from Jefferson County, which is Birmingham, 1 for Lee County, and 1 was in Madison County. Alaska. 750 Alaskans have been tested for COVID-19 since March 2nd, with 14 cases confirmed so far, according to Alaska Department of Health and Social Service data. Mike Delaney. State-run libraries and museums and archives will be closed through the end of March, and he has ordered boarding schools programs to send students home. School closed until March 30th. Anchorage has ordered bars, clubs, eateries, and public spaces to close before federal officials extending the order statewide.
Arizona.
All right, Arizona. In Arizona, there's been 174 across the state. No confirmed deaths.
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Yeah.
Outside of Connecticut.
So, Connecticut?
Yeah, outside of Connecticut.
Okay. Excuse me for a second. I'm still going. I got it. You did Arkansas. You do Arkansas?
I didn't do Arkansas.
I'm not do Arkansas.
Did we skip Arkansas?
No.
Okay.
Hit the button real quick.
Hit the button, kid.
Arkansas, 197 cases, no deaths, and non-essential businesses are closed. Arkansas and California is next. California is the worst hit state so far, almost besides Washington. They had the most restrictive measures. I know that. I remember that. I've seen it. 1,940 cases of coronavirus in the state of California. 38 are deaths. Strictest stay-at-home order in the country. It's the first state to impose a stay-at-home order. Californians are not allowed to leave home except for essential purposes. Allowed to purchase groceries, prescriptions, and healthcare products.
Colorado.
Colorado is 591 cases with 7 deaths. Denver mayor orders residents to stay at home, last until April 10th. Exceptions to a Denver order include people in essential positions that need to go to work residents going to the grocery store, gas station, bank, or other essential businesses. Mayor said it isn't a recommendation anymore. It's a fact and an order. The city of Denver will and are prepared to enforce the order. Rest of Colorado seems like they're just closed for non-essential businesses, but Denver is really strict.
Connecticut.
Connecticut. In Connecticut, there's 415 confirmed cases, 10 deaths. The lockdown measures as this non-essential businesses are closed. The governor advised closures that may last weeks. He does advise you to stay at home, but it's not mandatory.
Delaware.
Delaware. Well, 19 confirmed cases in Delaware. Stay-at-home order. All non-essential businesses are closed. No, I'm sorry. It's 56 cases. No confirmed deaths in Delaware. There is a stay-at-home order, and all non-essential businesses are closed in Delaware.
Florida.
Florida, there's been 1,171 confirmed cases. 235 of those are travel-related. 14 deaths. All in just 3 counties. 860 tests are still pending results. Governor has resisted a stay-at-home order so far. The city of Miami Beach approved a stay-at-home order, though.
Georgia.
There's been 620 cases with 25 deaths. The Atlanta mayor held off a stay-at-home order per the governor's request. My personal experience in Atlanta that you can go in there, you can order, you can leave. You couldn't stay and eat in businesses. The non-essential businesses were closed when I was in Atlanta a few days ago. Hawaii. If you come to the state of Hawaii, there's been a mandatory 14-day self-quarantine for everyone arriving. There's been 56 deaths and no deaths. Non-essential businesses are closed in Hawaii. Idaho's been 47 confirmed cases and no deaths. Stay at home, but it's not mandatory.
Illinois.
It's been 1,205 confirmed cases with 12 deaths. Stay at home order until April 7th. City of Chicago to rent thousands of hotel rooms to be used for those confirmed with COVID-19.
Indiana.
It's on my paper?
Yes.
Okay. Indiana. Stay-at-home order to be Stay-at-home order March 25th to April 7th may be extended. Grocery stores, pharmacies, gas stations, police stations, fire stations, hospitals, doctor's offices, healthcare, and garbage pickup and public transit is the only businesses open in the state of Indiana. It's been 259 confirmed cases with 7 deaths. Iowa schools are closed for 4 weeks. All events for 10 or more people are canceled. 105 cases, no deaths, no stay-at-home order, although businesses such as tattoo parlors, massage parlors, and barber shops are recommended to be closed.
Kansas.
Did you do Kansas?
I didn't do Kansas.
Kansas. Oh yeah, 764 cases in Kansas with 2 deaths. On events with 10 or more people or have been canceled, they consider a stay-at-home order, but it's not mandatory. All non-essential businesses are closed in Kansas. Since Missouri is a bordering state, I'm just gonna go ahead and do Missouri because it's right here. It's been 106 deaths, 106 cases in Missouri with 3 deaths. Kansas City is under a strict stay-at-home order. The rest of Missouri seems to be a non-mandatory, but all urged to stay at home with all non-essential businesses are closed. Kentucky's been 103 confirmed cases, 3 deaths. Non-essential business retailers must be closed in person, traffic by 8 p.m. Medical facilities to cease elective procedures. Citizens are not required to stay indoors, but are encouraged only to leave for groceries or medical attention. Louisiana. Now, this is crazy. It's been 1,172 cases and 34 deaths. It's been a strict stay-at-home order. Out of these cases, 567 cases has been from New Orleans alone. Out of the 34 deaths, 20 people from the city of New Orleans. 41 parishes have reported infections. Most of Louisiana is under a non-mandatory, non-essential business closure, except for the city of New Orleans. They will and can and are prepared to enforce such orders.
Maine.
Did you do that?
No.
Huh?
No, I don't have Maine.
It's been 107 cases in Maine, 12 hospitalized, 3 recovered. There's no deaths reported at this time, no stay-at-home order, but are very seriously considering it. Maryland's been 288 cases of coronavirus and 3 deaths. All non-essential businesses are closed. No stay-at-home order at this time. Massachusetts, 777 confirmed cases with 9 deaths. Non-essential businesses to cease in-person operations. The governor declined to issue stay-at-home orders, but directed all non-essential businesses to close.
Michigan.
1,328 cases with 15 deaths. There's definitely Michigan has been on lockdown such as 2 hours ago. Strict stay-at-home order. Minnesota's been 169 cases and 1 death. Non-essential businesses are closed. Government's prepared for stay-at-home for possible weeks. Stop. Mississippi, 249 confirmed cases, 1 death. Government states a statewide lockdown would not be unnecessary, unenforceable, ineffective, and economically harmful. Stay home if you can and wash your hands. That's what the governor of Mississippi has for.
Missouri.
Oh, I already done Missouri. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
Montana. It's been 34 cases, no stay-at-home order, and non-essential businesses are closed, and it's been no confirmed deaths in Montana. Nebraska, 50 cases, no reported deaths, non-essential business, and no stay-at-home order at this time. Nevada, 245 confirmed cases and 2 deaths. 3/4 of confirmed cases have been in Las Vegas area. The government signed an emergency order to force non-essential business to close, gave law enforcement and local governments the ability to punish business. The order expires April 16th. Marijuana dispensaries can open if they deliver to the customers.
New
Hampshire's been 100 cases and 1 death. No mandatory lockdown except for non-essential businesses are closed.
New Jersey,
it's been 2,844 confirmed cases in New Jersey with 27 people dead. New Jersey vows to police stay-at-home orders. They're strict and they mean business.
New Mexico,
65 confirmed cases, no confirmed deaths. There is a stay-at-home order in the state of New Mexico.
New York,
New York has been one of the hardest hit states. 20,875 confirmed cases. Out of that, 12,305 from New York City alone. 621 people were hospitalized. 157 people have died. The strict stay-at-home order is enforced in the state of New York.
North Carolina.
North Carolina. 297 confirmed cases, no deaths. 8,438 tests completed. Governor issues order limiting operation of restaurants and bars and broadening unemployment insurance business benefits.
North Dakota.
North Dakota. 30 confirmed cases. They monitored 71 though. 4 hospitalized and they're closed to non-essential businesses. No deaths at this time. No lockdown order strict. Ohio. 442 people from confirmed cases in Ohio with 6 deaths. They urge you to stay at home. There's no strict stay-at-home order at this time, even though they may be following suit. Non-essential businesses are closed in the state of Ohio. Oklahoma. 67 confirmed cases, 2 deaths, 1 being a child under the age of 5. Governor hasn't mandated closing restaurants but urges to avoid them, along with unnecessary travel and shopping.
Oregon.
161 confirmed cases, 5 deaths. Strict stay-at-home order is in place in the state of Oregon.
Pennsylvania.
644 confirmed cases. Out of them 644, 470 of them are from Pittsburgh alone. Allegheny County has a strict stay-at-home order. 60 people hospitalized and 6 deaths.
Rhode
Island, 83 confirmed cases, no deaths. Governor has activated National Guard for staffing. No gatherings in groups of more than 25.
South Carolina.
South Carolina's 298 cases, 5 deaths. You cannot have any group with 3 or more people dispersed in public. All non-essential businesses are closed, but it's not a mandatory stay-at-home order at this time.
South Dakota.
South Dakota's 28 confirmed cases with 1 death. The governor says embrace for months of fight. Urges to stay home, but it's not mandatory.
Tennessee.
615 confirmed cases, 2 deaths. The governor, it's not a mandatory stay-at-home order, but the governor has said you're safer at home for next 2 weeks. Non-essential businesses are closed. Texas. 728 cases in confirmed virus in the state of Texas with 11 deaths. All non-essential businesses are closed throughout Texas. San Antonio and Austin are under strict stay-at-home orders. The rest of the state is just not mandatory.
Utah.
257 confirmed cases, 1 death. 5,048 have been tested. Governor banned dining at bars and restaurants. Vermont, 75 cases, 5 deaths. Governor asks all businesses implement to work at home as best as you can. Non-essential businesses are closed. No strict stay-at-home order at this time. Virginia has closed schools for the rest of the year. 663 confirmed cases of coronavirus, 3 deaths, and all non-essential businesses are closed.
Washington,
2,221 confirmed cases, 110 deaths. Governor states you need to self-isolate, but you're not legally required to.
West
Virginia, 16 confirmed cases, no deaths. All non-essential businesses will be closed.
Wisconsin,
416 prepares for 416 confirmed cases, 5 deaths. Prepares for shutdown. Stay-at-home order.
Wyoming,
26 confirmed cases, no deaths reported. Non-essential businesses are closed. No mandatory lockdown.
That's it.
Now, for those that are traveling, hitchhiking, riding trains, or whatever you can get there, and you're homeless or home-free traveler, stay away from the public if at all possible. If you're in New Orleans and you get arrested in a homeless sweep right now, expect a long stay because the courts are closed and they're going to arrest you indefinitely, along with most of the stay-at-home states. So if you're in them areas, get what you need and actually go. I recommend you to go off grid or find someone to house you up. Do not go in public. Do not spange in public. If so, you're gonna leave yourself arrested, and you're gonna wish you didn't. Take this stuff seriously, because it's probably gonna get worse in the next few weeks.